I spotted a few Rhodes Islanders just now, I think. Don't know many they came to Siesta too. Guess I could find out in a minute. Knock, knock, knock. Who's this? Miss Chen, sorry to interrupt your vacation. Oh, it's her. What's it? Is she gonna have another like Nya voice? No, she's more of a Ma. What is she? Oh, we'll see. We'll see when. Shiki, what are you doing here? Okay, what are you actually? Are you more of a cat or of a mouse? What voice would you have? Which is also ninja. I am stealth. Like completely emotionless. I have a letter for me from the princess. It's of the utmost importance. Did something happen in Langman? Not at all. Please read the letter. Where is it? Here. There's an invitation inside. I'll start with the letter. How's it supposed to be? Okay. Dear Chen, it's been a long while. Are you doing well at Rhodes Island? Have you been eating right and getting enough rest? She's always such a pretty word. Here's the thing. I'm sure you've already found attached with this letter an invitation. It was sent to us by the mayor of Bolivarian City. Alas, we don't have the time to make this visit ourselves. So after I discussed this with Yenwu, we would like you to visit the city in our place. The city is named Dossoles. You might have heard of it. There's a large artificial lake there and many entertainment facilities. It's a great place for a holiday. I'm sure the fatigue must be adding up with how Rhodes Island is sending you everywhere. You should take this chance to get some rest. I will talk to Rhodes Island, so you needn't worry. From Waifu Misuki. Is she working for Rhodes Island? I thought we were working for her in Longman. Maybe I'm a bit behind on the story. Also, I mean, she looks like she's ready to vacation anyway. Yeah, exactly. But I'm on her right now. And can I give her an emotional voice, but one more like mouse-like? How do mice sound? Squeak, squeak. Squeak. It's me, a mouse. I know how do I do this as a. It would seem that the princess isn't aware of this. That's a voice, in fact. I can tell because I'm a certified voice teller. Right, still the swords, huh? Shuyuki, do you know how far away that is? The city is in northwestern Bolivar. If you leave now, it will take roughly 15 days. That's more of a robot than emotionless. There's not even an invitation. Looks like any time will do for them. Will you accept, Miss Chen? How could I say no to her kindness? All I have to do is take my holidays elsewhere. I, Shiriaki, will pass on your thanks to Lady Fumisuki, Miss Chen. I'm sure there's more than time I can count, Shiriaki. We're both operators. Stop it with the miss. And my answer will remain the same, miss. You will always be Miss Chen to me. Whatever. Are you coming? No, I'm afraid I have other matters I must attend to. My apologies. Alright, looks like it's a solo trip for me again. On another note, it seems that the doctor and a few other operators have come to the city after completing their mission. If you would like, perhaps you should meet with them before you depart. So I guess my sin deceived me. Well, I'll pass. I'll see them when I'm back at Rose Island. Indeed. Now, not so fast, Shiraki. Or Shirayuki. Oh, said that a bit wrong. You have the time to at least stay the evening here, don't you? Have dinner with me tonight. We'll head out together tomorrow morning. As you wish, miss. Yeah, that's some smooth music. Finally, so this is Dossoles. And just like they say, stepping into the city is enough to make you forget you're in Bolivar. In any case, I should first... Oh, I mean, that is just incredible animation. How he slowly fades in to show he's walking. Wow, I'm blown away. Excuse me, but are you Miss Chen Huichie? It's me, and you would be? The mayor instructed me to await your arrival here. I'm only here for a holiday. Let's not get through all that trouble. No, the mayor specifically instructed us to contact her as soon as you arrived. Please give me just a moment. This is control point number 2. We have successfully intercepted Miss Chen Huichie. Yes, okay, understood. Please come with us. The mayor would like to meet with you. Fine. Please go in, Miss Chen. Please sit in front of the dog statue. We have a dog statue. Did you know? She looks like a... My, Miss Chen Huichie. Looks like you made it here first. I have long heard that LGD, Special Inspector in Chief, is a young lady of extraordinary talent. Meeting you in person has only proven that those are no mere rumors. You must be the mayor, Lady Sanchez? Yes, that's right. I'm Candela Sanchez, the mayor of Dossoles. You speak Chinese pretty well. I've always wanted to cozy up to Mr. Wei, but he hasn't been back since 10 years ago. I haven't had much use for my Chinese, even after all this time I spent learning it. Yes, Sanchez, I'm just here on vacation. I'm not representing anyone. Please call me Candela. You may even call me Auntie if you want. After all, it's long been my wish to become Chief Wei's sworn sister. I'll pass Lady Candela. The way you talk, the way you frown. I was right! She is a my character! Yo, why am I so... I'm on fire today with all of my, character knowledge. You look like he did when he was still young. Well, you look just like he did. But I have to say, he was much more heroic than you are now. I'm not related to Chief Wei. Don't worry, I understand. You have nothing to worry about, my lovely niece. Lady Fumizuki has already told me that you won't be representing anyone, and you will have no burdens on your shoulders. Have some fun. As long as I'm here, there is nothing that can hurt you in this city. Thank you for your kindness, then. You said I made it here first? Is someone else coming? Right. Wouldn't you say it's a coincidence? She's coming from Longman, while you came here from Siesta. And both of you are arriving on the same day. Who? Oh, looks like Lady Fumizuki's hiding something from you, even though you're bound to find out. Chen, my lovely niece, I'm sure you already know, but there are certain formalities that Chief Wei and I must follow, given our position, even if we draw or not. I actually wouldn't have minded if Chief Wei had sent just any old loud off to the street. Well, I guess maybe you'd still have to put a little thought into it. Someone like you, perhaps? I would honor them with the same hospitality as I'm showing you now. And why does it matter? I invited the Weis and the Rat King here for a holiday. But he knows that will not do, and so do I. He's free to not come, but he must send someone of status, or it would be tantamount to the Chief of Longman disrespecting the Mayor of Dossoles. You would have seen countless headlines in newspapers of both cities, and way too many things would get unnecessarily problematic. So we're saying you, Chief Wei, send someone of sufficient status to represent him? That's right. Is it Toshikuma? No, maybe Swire? Wrong on both counts. Then... Ma'am. She's here. This is it, man. He's playing the long game. For when he has to assassinate someone. There's your answer. Lady Candela Sanchez, esteemed Mayor of Dossoles, on behalf of the Chief of Longman Wei, Lingusha? Shen Huye? What? Man, just breathed in some of my own hair during that Lucas moment. I can't do, sadly, two voices at the same time. So, we're just gonna go with, what are you doing here? Oh, I get it. No wonder Lemmy from Sugi sent me. So, you're Wei Yun's representative. Looks like you two are acquainted. That's wonderful. Used to be classmates, that's it. She's a friend of a friend. We barely know each other. In that case, wouldn't this be the perfect opportunity for you to reconnect? Anyway, Lin, my dear niece, just like my niece Jen here, you may call me by my given name. No need to be so formal. Even though you're here to represent Chief Wei, you don't need to think too much about such things. No burdens on your shoulders. All you need to do is enjoy the city I'm so proud of. Understood? I want 2 more things. Please, by all means. First, I heard that both you're very bright. Like, you're just giving off this radiance, and honestly, my guard is wearing sunglasses, and he should really get me some as well. But you can hold more than your own in a fight. You're capable of great things, so I have an extra fun activity prepared for just you two, my beautiful nieces, which is not weird to say in the slightest. Activity? Before I explain, do you know anything about your city's biggest event of this time? The championship that's going on right now? That's right. Dossoles' greatest feature, and indeed what is known for all across the world, is the ocean that surrounds us and the ship sailing its waters. It's a piece of renovated Iberian technology. It took much blood, sweat and tears to complete. It's one of my finest masterpieces, including the statue on the ship's bow. That's just my own little addition. As for the water of this sea, it's all sourced from the actual vast ocean to the north, past the mountains. We've built a massive underground tunnel to slowly drain out the ocean and put it into our ocean. And we'd like to reshape all continents this way eventually. But it does get dirty and start to stink after a while. So we replace the ocean water at least twice a year, and we shoot the old water into space, because you can't have dirty water. And this season is when most of us here head to the beach. That's why I have the water replaced around this time. Changing the water is in itself a mundane process. Not only that, but we even have to take away a day of fun from our esteemed guest. Those poor guests. Really, we want to offer them 365 days, but sadly we can only do 364. Nonetheless, I don't want to have our guests play in a filthy seawater either. It would be an insult to Dossoles' fame. And that's how the Dossoles Warrior Champion came to be. This is a variety competition event that takes place all across the city, and it's entirely sponsored by me, at my expense. I'll have someone give you a more detailed explanation later if you would like to know more. What you need to know is that the competition's victor will get to press the button that starts the water changing process. It's an honor that's unique to this city alone. Nothing else like it worldwide. We're the only people who shoot water into space. So you turn something that used to be trouble into a huge event? Yeah, that's exactly right. To tell the truth, I'm very happy that the two of you made it before the competition began. I heard you were vacationing in Siesta before you left for our city, Chen. Yes. What do you think of the music festival there? I don't know much about music, but it was pretty lively. I've met their mayor as well. You could say he too is trying his best for this city. Sadly, he doesn't have what it takes to be the master of a city. Besides, a music festival is nothing compared to my championship. like you two can handle yourself in a competition. If you're interested, perhaps you consider joining the fray. Oh, but if I'm not mistaken, the prelims will be over soon. If you're throwing your head into the ring, don't wait much longer. The two of you win together as a team. Not only will you brighten Chief Wei's day, you will also get a special present from me. I just wanted to say joke, but then I thought, no, that joke would be a bit too much. I'm not sure about what joke that was, and I'm not sure, I appreciate you not saying it, but also, I'm not sure about teaming up. We will give it some thought, however. Now, what was the next activity you mentioned? Oh, look at how forgetful I am. This fun activity has to do with the championship. Sometimes, last week, my man bought an explosive and universal originium circuit smuggling scheme. A lot of things happen within my borders, but that isn't one of them. You should keep this in mind too. I don't think we'll need any. Of course, just joking. Normally, there would be nothing remotely fun about weapon smuggling. Though as you know, the championship is right around the corner. So you don't have enough manpower? Looks like they picked an interesting time to try to smuggle weapons into the city. They are probably trying to pull something funny at the competition. I suggest we start with any grey areas. Very good. Looks like I made the right decision to prepare this little activity for you two. It's wonderful that you're already interested. Anyway, if you feel you aren't having as much fun as you'd like at any point during your stay here, you could try your hand at the investigation. For fun? Investigating this for fun? Right. And especially for you, Chen. I know you love solving a good case. Are you not concerned that your city is under threat? Concerned, Chen, my dear girl. Silly you. You just don't understand. I am the great Candela. As long as I'm here, no one can threaten this city. I am far too powerful. You're free to forget all about this mission and enjoy your vacation or join in the competitions. And even if it leads to any problems down the line, you won't be the ones to blame. Just like I said, it's a fun little activity that I prepared specifically for the two of you for your vacation. Right, we understand. Okay, and here's the other thing. I would love to personally show you around Dossoles and tell you about each of the spectacles I personally erected here. But since Chief Wei didn't come himself, then it also wouldn't be appropriate for me to accompany you too. So I assigned you a guide. Ernesto! Come in. Lady Candela! I'm really gonna give him a possibly horribly racist Mexican accent, because his name is Ernesto. Yes, I think I will. This is one of my sharpest diplomats, Ernesto. Especially with you, senoritas. God damn it, even... How can I not after you already said that? He speaks Sienese too, but most people here speak Victorian and Lithuanian. He can translate for you. No need, I speak both. Same here. Oh, wonderful. In that case, if you run into anything you need help with, such as the specifics of the championship, then he is the person to ask. Right, Ernesto? Yes, sir, of course. Alright. Thank you. Of course, if you find yourself annoyed by an idiot like him, you're free to come to me with any questions directly. Okay, I still have other guests to meet, so please excuse me. I will leave the rest to the youth. Thank you very much for your time, Lady Candela. And there she goes. Pleased to make your acquaintance, lovely ladies. I'm the International Trade Management Department Deputy Director Ernesto Salas. Who just called me Ernesto. I welcome you to our city. This voice doesn't really fit him at all, but it's fine. Is there anything you would like to know about the city, or is there anywhere you would like to visit? Please feel free to ask. My mission from Lady Candela is to make sure that you feel at home. Please don't roll yourself. I'm good, thank you. Well, first thing first, your phones have already been readjusted to connect to our intercity net. You're afraid it's nice, more Italian, isn't it? You're free to make calls or look up good videos. Here's how you can get in touch with me or Lady Candela directly. And here are the credit cards that the mayor has prepared for you. All transactions within the city may be paid using this card, and there is no credit limit. All expenses will be paid by the government. You can go on the shopping spree of your lifetime if you'd like. We don't need this. This is the way the city treats its guests. Please accept them. Aside from that, it looks like you have some catching up to do, so I will not interrupt or intrude any longer. You'll be heading to our hotel next. I will wait for you downstairs. Come look for me as soon as you're ready. Okay. And there he goes too. Long time no see, Chen Huichi. Long time no see, Lin Husha. How long has it been since we last met? Don't remember. Shuai's birthday, 2 years ago? I wasn't there. I see, guess I'm mistaken. The class reunion the year before, perhaps? Oh, right. You look like you're doing well. Lady Fumisuke will be glad. Maybe. How is Troy holding up? You haven't heard from Hashiguma? She's a more or less representative there now, and she's pretty good at it. It shouldn't be much longer before she formally takes over your job. That's good. She's actually pretty capable of the responsibilities to come with the job. She works on her temperament a little. It's going to be difficult. She wouldn't be Swire if she knew how to mellow out. You're right. I have a question. Go ahead. Why did he help him? Excuse me, but we will be docking in a moment. I'm wondering if you'd like to get off the boat or stay on board for a little longer. You two are still talking, I can also arrange a room for you. I guess I came at the wrong moment. No, you came at just the right moment. I'm also very thirsty. It's too much talking in this game, man. I'm enjoying doing voices, but it's very thirsty business. Take us to the hotel, please. Ah, of course. Miss Jen, let's go. Oh, is this just resource? Is this just ready time? I think it is. I think these are generally just reading bits. Okay. I can move through those.